Tuesday night baseball here on the show from Chase Field in Phoenix. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Atlanta Braves and the Arizona Diamondbacks. It's Diamondbacks baseball next on the show. And there you see the starting pitcher they'll match up against as you look at his numbers on the right side of your screen. Settling in now, Ivan Jimenez, and we are
Leading
set for baseball here this evening.
Left fielder, Ivan Jimenez.
Line drive to center field, and this inning starts with a solid base hit. So it's an inning opening base hit, and the Braves have a man on.
Well, I wanted to see how he might respond to a little adversity, but I wasn't expecting it to happen after the first guy leads off with a leadoff hit. Now he's in a stretch. Let's see if he's able to get through the rest of the inning. Maybe get a double play, a pop fly. We'll see how this unfolds.
In the second
and next will be Dansby Swanson digging in, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. Well, Harold, you take a look at this Diamondback squad as they begin play here tonight. It was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games.
Well, Matt, they just didn't play well in the opener of this series. I mean, they got blown out. Entertaining game if you like offense, but for them, they didn't play very well.
Oh, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate is Larry Bullard.
Well, Larry Bullard is a good umpire. It's pretty uncommon to see guys get too frustrated about his balls and strikes because it doesn't seem like he favors one location more than the other.
Hey, nobody away.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. And now here's the starting 9 for the visiting Atlanta Braves. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, Matt, I'm excited to get a chance to see that left-handed hitter, Freddie Freeman. He had over 20 runs batted in last month. Very consistent. A solid month, and I love watching him swing the bat. It looks like the focus and concentration is even better when he has runners in scoring position.
First baseman number
Here's
5.
the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. It's been a big season for him in the power department, closing in on a home run title. In there, strike one.
This is an interesting matchup, Matt. These are two of the best players in the league. You got a possible MVP candidate in the hitter and a possible Cy Young Award winner in the pitcher. What a matchup.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Hit back toward the mound. A step on the bag for one. On to Goldschmidt, a double play. Inning over. One hit's all they get. And now the Diamondbacks will get their first turn at it. No score. So here's Matt Kemp now. He also had 3 hits in the win last night.
Right fielder, Matt Kemp.
Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
Well, that's a true indicator he's looking for a fastball in. He wanted to spin to win right there, knock one as far as he could. He got the off-speed pitch inside, and he pulled off of it.
Now Kemp awaits the 1-1. Hit back up the middle. Brandano ranging up the middle. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the D-backs. And I'm looking at third baseman Jake Lamb. Now, they put him in the outfield every now and then, but he's primarily a third baseman. I think he surprised a lot of people coming out of the University of Washington. They didn't think he was going to have this kind of power. He's not only got power, he's got good range defensively as well.
Now at the plate, Rio Ruiz. As we check out how he did in August versus how he's finishing off the season down the stretch here in September.
Hey, come on now, here we go.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Yeah. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Hey, not a bad take there on that first pitch. Not a real good idea to go up there looking for a changeup to hit. Sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
The windup and the 0-1. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
Called strike, and he's behind 1-2. Ready on 1-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Lamb has room in foul territory. 2 down. And that'll bring up Colin Walsh. Not the shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year. First delivery to him on the way. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. No score here as we play inning number 2. Hit hard to third. Lamb is right there. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Braves. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So coming to the plate, Ben Perez.
Pitcher, Ben Perez.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. These Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matt, they've been a little up and down on this road trip, a little inconsistent, but 2-2 is not bad, better than being 0-4. They win this game today, though, and it really kind of turns the tide for them a bit.
Just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, get the pitch and drive it, huh? Lasers all day.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1 left for Arizona. We'll move to the third with no score. At the plate, Kurt Suzuki. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Here it comes on 1-1. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1.
No out.
Fouled straight back. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he takes strike 3 cold on the fastball. 1 gone. And with that, there you get a look at what's happening in the race in the National League West. So digging in now, Mark Joseph. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one.
Hey, come on, guys.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. A swing and a miss. He's behind the big curveball.
That is a filthy combination. High 90s with the fastball and then that nasty curveball. It's almost unhittable, almost unfair to the hitter.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fouled back. Third inning, no score to this point. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are two away.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
Stepping in now, Julio Teheran. As we're two away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1.
He's in a nice groove right now, Matt. He's already got 2 Ks in the inning. And I love the location. That ball's out of the zone. He gets another swing and miss. So he's got a chance to finish out this inning by maybe striking out the side.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. And that misses up and in. 3-1.
There's 2 outs in the inning. 3-1 count to the pitcher. You got to make him swing the bat right here. You just have to.
3-1. Here it is. And he misses here. Ball 4. And somehow he manages to walk his opposite number. Wow.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
Digging in for his second at bat, Ivan Jimenez. In there at the letters 0-1.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
A runner on first with 2 away. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Pollock on the run. He can't get there as it falls in.
Well, he tried to double up with him on fastball. Showed him one. He got the next one. He measured the first one and timed the second one for the base hit.
The batter, number 7. Shortstop.
Into the box now, Dansby Swanson, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance.
Hey, let's get out of this. Take the short one.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Reined in. Throw to first is going to be in time, and the Braves rally comes up short as that's out number 3. 2 left for Atlanta. Home half of the third coming up. No score. With and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian with you as Freddie Freeman settles in to start out the inning.
Freddie Freeman.
No outs here. Here we go, guys.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
And the shift will not amount to much here as this is lifted in the air out to right field. He'll put it away without much trouble, and the leadoff man is retired here in the fourth. Digging in to try it again. Matt Kemp comes into this at bat right 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Matt Kemp.
Into the windup and the pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Well, that ball's high as a strike in the zone can go, but umpires don't like to reward pitchers on that one. They want to make you get the ball down, so he called it a ball. Throw it down, you'll get the strike.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. One and one. Here it comes. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
You know, I think that off-speed pitch fooled him a little bit, but not enough. He was able to hold back.
Hey, place it first. Place it first.
And that misses off the plate and low, so it's 3-1 now.
Well, he falls behind 3-1 right now, but man, he is really throwing the ball well. He's been attacking them all game.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And Kemp is able to lay off as he'll reach base on ball 4.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Rio Ruiz. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Rio Ruiz.
1 out now, 1 out.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike. 0-1. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
Well, he finds himself down 0-2, but those were 2 good pitchers' pitches. Both on the inside half, both for strikes. There's nothing you can do with it. You just got to hope now you get something to hit.
Here it comes on 0-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Now batting.
In now, Colin Walsh, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the move is Pollock. And that retires the side. Braves strand 1. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Ready for another chance. Ben Perez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Hey, let it rip, let it rip, let it go.
And that misses ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Pulled toward right center field. Joseph is after it. And that ends the inning. So 1, 2, 3 go the Diamondbacks. Through 4, still tied, 0-0. Striding in once again, Kurt Suzuki. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Suzuki.
Here's the first pitch to him. A cold strike on the inside corner. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Oh, and that is right down the middle for strike 2. Here it comes, 0-2. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Another 0-2 home. Tapper up the line, but it gets fouled.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
Ready with the 0-2. Fouled straight back, and that got up here to the press box.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Skied into straightaway right. McCutchen is under it. He's got it one away. Now at the plate, Mark Joseph comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Joseph.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. I was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
I really liked that he gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
Now batting, the pitcher, Julio Teheran.
Standing in now, Julio Teheran. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
All right, come on now.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And this one's tapped foul at home plate.
Whoa, he tried to get a little cute right there. A little 2-strike changeup. He thought he might get a swing and miss, but man, he left that in the zone. He's fortunate that ball didn't leave the park.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
Count is full. Here's the pitch. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Braves are set down 1-2-3. Halfway home, still no score. Stepping up to the plate,
Leading
Ivan
off for the Braves,
Jimenez. He'll start things
fielder,
out now in the top half of the 6th.
Jimenez.
Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. Trying to get him to chase the cutter there, a ball and 2 strikes.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And another foul ball.
Hey, no one down here.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
And next will be Dansby Swanson
Now
digging
batting,
in. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game.
Here we go now. Let's go.
Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
He's putting together a nice outing so far. It always helps when you get ahead in the count.
Hey, we got one.
On its way is pitch number 75. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2.
Hey, I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
Here's a ball swung on and lofted in the air out toward right center. There to take it in is McCutchen now for route number 2. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point.
Freddie Freeman.
And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1.
Wow, count now 1-0 with a real good slugger up at the plate. This is the time as a pitcher you have to really make some good pitches. This is not the time to just groove one right down the middle.
Oh, he's going to want that pitch again. That ball's right down the middle in his wheelhouse. His eyes lit up. He just didn't let it travel deep enough where he could square it and keep it fair.
Very high, 2-1. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. And he gets him to wave at that one. It's 2-2.
I like how he's mixing up the fastball and the changeup right there. That's how we got the 2-2 count. I think he comes back with a changeup here.
2-2 count. Here it comes. Back up the middle. Owings has it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. The 5, 6, and 7 slots due up in the bottom of inning number 6, and we still have no score. So here's Matt Kemp now. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. First pitch coming. Here it is. Lays off 1-0.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
And he misses again, 2-0. Called a strike on the inside part of the plate, 2-1.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach-high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Back up the middle. Brandano from shallow center. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Digging in once again, Rio Ruiz. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. The 0-1 on its way. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him. Ready for another shot now. Colin Walsh. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Walsh. What's that one now?
Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Pence has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Down in order go the Braves. Still no score. Ready once again, Ben Perez. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned the chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
Pitch on the way. Fastball in there for a called strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, has him looking silly here. It's 0-2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
Here it comes, 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
On the ground up the middle. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Kurt Suzuki. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Suzuki.
Hey, we got no one here.
Hit back up the middle. Backhanded. And he'll turn and try the jump throw to first. Throw got him, and that's a gorgeous play.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Ender Inciarte will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Ender Inciarte.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And this is taken outside for ball 1. He'll come in here at 259. 6 home runs and 42 runs batted in.
Here we go now. Let's go.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A high fastball is in there.
This is a well-conditioned pitcher right here. His stamina is showing up. He's still throwing in the high 90s, and it's late in the game. Man, he's in shape.
Hey, now, we got one. We got one.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory.
I got it. I got it.
And that'll take care of the pinch hitter here for out number 2. Pitching certainly has been on display in this one, and there's the evidence of it right there. 1-0 our score, as there are an awful lot of zeros on that line score to this point.
Your
Derek
attention,
Dietrich
please.
will get the call
Hitting
here as
for
he'll hit for the
Atlanta,
pitcher.
Number 32, Derek Dietrich.
You'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. 261 the average coming into action here. 9 homers and 28 RBIs. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Now a check swing here, but the home plate umpire says he went around, and no argument, and it's 1-1. Now the pitch. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box.
Boy, he's been great in this one. He's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
You down here?
The 1-2 pitch. Ball 2 coming up on the century mark in pitches now through the first 7 2/3.
Tell you what, 100 pitches, and he gets through the 8th inning. He's running out of bullets, but he's done his job. Now it's time to turn over to the bullpen. I don't think we'll see him in the 9th, but if he gets through the 8th, that's a nice job.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They trail this one 1-0. So striding forward now,
Leading off for
Ivan
Atlanta.
Jimenez.
Left
He'll be
fielder,
charged with trying to get
Ivan
on board leading
Jimenez.
off the 9th.
Hey, get ahead right here.
First pitch on its way. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
They can't afford to continue to fall back any further. They got to get something going on the offensive side. Somebody's got to step up, give a big hit, maybe even a home run, drop a bunt, do something. But this offense has to get going.
Now a swing and a chance for Goldschmidt over at first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Striding in, Dansby Swanson. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Dansby Swanson.
First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
He's up to 100 pitches now, but he's still bringing the fastball pretty good. Nothing about that last throw tells me he's wearing down right now.
Now the pitch. And that misses 1-1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
Ah, and he took something off of it there. It's 1-2.
Hey, one down.
The 1-2 pitch. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Stepping into the box, Freddie Freeman. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1.
This guy's got to get on base. You got the big boy sitting on the on-deck circle. I want to see him come up with a chance to tie this thing.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. A fastball that finds the outside corner. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Line drive to left, and that'll get down for a 2-out single. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Well, the pitcher gives up the double. He can't do anything about that now. He just needs to put it behind him and focus on the man at the plate. If he takes care of him, the game is over. On the other hand, if he gives up a bomb, this thing is tied. It's getting a little dicey.
And here comes Dusty out toward home plate as it looks like we're going to see a double switch here. Tony Watson gets the call here as he'll try and look for 1 out to finish this thing off.
Sixth spot, number 45, Tony Watson. Now playing left field and batting in the 9th spot, number 15, Ken Sneed.
And that's save number 33 on the season for him, matching my career best for a season. The difference is he still has a chance to notch number 34. Another nice outing from him.
This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. The D-backs with their 80th team victory in this one. Ben Perez earns his staff leading 16th victory of the season as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. Julio Teheran is settled with a loss after giving up only 1 earned. So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click on over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for the ball game tonight for the victorious Diamondbacks: 2 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 13 men on base. For Atlanta, no runs, 3 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 23 minutes. A reminder that Postgame Valley Metro is available in Copper Square at Central Station. Also, extra Metro rail trains are available at the Washington and 3rd Street stations.
A coach acknowledges a pitcher on his recent spree of strikeouts. He's on a torrid pace. They'll see if he can keep it up.